Okay, so sorry guys. I am extremely late. Oh gosh, I'm being so loud. um, I am extremely late, and Jesus Christ, the Endeavor is still scanning right now. it it actually is still scanning right now. So, I was incredibly late, but we are here. We are here. So, that's so I just need to remember, like, the game itself, but it should be fine. It should be easier to remember. But welcome back to the stream. I was extremely late, but here we are. Here we are. I actually don't know where I should be going. Yeah, I didn't stop at a chapter. That's why it happens, and also it's because like the game, not the game, Twitch actually was having some issues. So I was like, yeah, that I can't stream, that night. So I kind of have to quit it. But yeah. Okay. So hopefully tonight's stream will go a little bit better. It's already off to a bad start, but it's probably fine. Okay, I wonder if, like, actual taser actually works like that, but highly doubt so. It's also not, exactly, like, very legal to get taser here. Because it's kind of heavy, like, kind of, high powered, so it's not exactly illegal to get that here. Hey, do I... Oh. Okay. Oh! Okay! That's unexpected.
You're still alive?
Oh, hey, okay. Oh! Oh god. I'm about to die, and there's one more person there. Snap. Okay. I'm almost dead there. Okay. Oh, we can still climb over. So that's probably a good thing. There's nothing in this room. We can climb over. And grab the hill. There we go. I kind of want to use the sign as a weapon. Like, to be perfectly honest. I think that will be funny. But, the axe does has its utility on opening things, so... plates. Yeah, I remember the... Well, it's not as bad as I remember it to be, but the sprint and recovery it is very, very slow. I'm glad that nowadays the games nowadays they just kind of take it out. Like it's not as like before. Like remember that when you were playing, I believe that the sprint cooldown thing, the sprint like half stamina thing, it's only been popularized by Call of Duty. And I think that after that, because obviously you don't want people to just sprint, but like, what's the point, right? Like, what? Why wouldn't you want your players to just run, like fast? Like, it's not realistic that your player characters is like run out of air after running for like 3 seconds. Well, maybe it's true for some. Alright, I'm not going to go any further than that, but maybe it's true to some extent, but like, damn. Like when we're talking like military man, like running for like 2 to 3 seconds and then you got tired, it's kind of weird. Like in this one, you're a police officer, yeah, you're FBI, you don't need to run that often, I don't think. Isn't FBI is like a special police, like they are not actually like patrol police? Like they don't have to chase a criminal? Well, probably they still do. I have like no understanding of what FBI does, but probably they still do. Just not to the extent of like, oh, I guess that beat cops also can. You don't have to be like super athletic to be a beat cop, I guess. But what? Why? Why would you do that? You have an ex. Why would you do that? Okay, so how do I get in? The game's so quiet. The game's so quiet when you're on the train. You're not supposed to be... what? You're not supposed to be this quiet, I think. How do I get in? Oh. What? He's so quiet. What the? What am I supposed to do? We just wait until it happens. Okay. What the heck? This is so quiet. Why? Are the game file broken or something? This is like... all the other sound effects are still there, but only this one. Okay. Now it has sound effects. First dying from brain hemorrhage. Says indicates the birth. Sup nerds? Hey, Necro, welcome again to the stream. Oh, I was supposed to like show off like what kind of cars I get because I joined a Magic the Gathering event for Final Fantasy. All the cards I got is like villains of the game. I built like an entire like villain deck because that's all I get. Well, I didn't get Cathcart, but it's fine. I didn't get Kujar as well. But I did get Aldemisia, the Final Fantasy 8 one. I do get the Mama Genola, so it's all that's to it. But yeah, I feel like the game is trying to tell me something. Initial indicated birds are perishing from sudden massive brain hemorrhaging. As one scientist has said, for some reason their brains are simply dissolving. Wait, what was that? Track down last seen wearing orange overalls. Make your way to the next patient. Are the train going to... Wait. Are they? Time to join the TV people then? Yeah. Oh. Why are they suddenly like zombie kind of thing? What? I was trying to ask if I would be running over by a train or something. Oh. I'm not supposed to. What am I... How are you doing? It was like a very casual event. So like so I got like 2 wins, and I got 2 wins simply because my friend gave me the win. So you know, because she's like stressing out, so she's like, yeah, I'm going to concede, and that's just cool because there's no prize. That we play like have no prize. So like it's totally fine for us to do that. We just like call it a day and go home. But yeah. Oh, what the heck? Jesus. What the frick? What the frick? We are fighting zombies now, huh? Five bullets? Not bad. But yeah, it was pretty casual. I got beaten by a pretty good deck. I'm not even mad that I lost to it. I'm just kind of mad that my deck doesn't like refuse to work for majority of the time. It was like because he was over too fast, and then he was like, let's just play like, you know, let's just play a game that's outside because we are still waiting for the others. And then it finally worked. I was like, oh god, it would be great if this is what the deck were just now. But yeah, it was fun. I specifically go because I kind of wanted the pre-release box. If you search online, the pre-release box actually have like a... Oh, okay. That's a little bit unsettling. That's a little bit unsettling. Jesus. But the pre-release box is actually a little bit different. Well, it's like a Final Fantasy team. It has everything, so I kind of want that. But the dice though, it kind of suck because like, do you know what they do with the pre-release kit? they even let you gacha. You have to gacha for the dice. If you want the nice colored dice, you kind of have to. It depends on your luck, essentially. Like I got like the normal one, but there's a chance for you to get like the special blue one, I think. But yeah, it kind of sucks. It should not. It should not be this way, I think. You know, you should. The previous kit should be the same for everyone. But we need a shovel. Oh, it's a mini maze here. God damn it. I'm not great with mazes. We still have 1 bullet. After that, we will just see. I did kind of drop my steam pipe. It's arguably a little bit better. Oh. Am I facing like 2? Okay. He's up there. Oh! Jesus. Okay. It do be like that, huh? Suddenly the game got like really hard all of a sudden. Like previously they just give you a lot of like healing items and such. I guess that kind of makes sense because this is like, I guess that this is just, okay, this guy is just there to unnerve you. I don't know whether he will come down or not, but it seems to be designed to kind of just keep you on the edge. Like, when does it comes down? But you know it never comes down. Or something like that. Or he does come down. It's just that he got booked or something. He got booked. But yeah, it makes me really wants to go back to Magic. Because I am thinking of like building a deck that's Chocobo. Like the whole deck is going to be Chocobo. I don't care whether the deck is going to be strong or not, but it seems like a fun thing to do. It does. But I have made some like horrible mistakes too, because I actually tried to buy like a box, because like it was not available in my country, so I have to like I have to buy it through my friend from another country. And it ended up like freaking expensive. It ended up freaking expensive, and it was kind of bad. Oh, what the hell? Okay. So, I kind of have to pay for that, sadly. So, yeah, never buy booster boxes. This lesson taught me never buy booster boxes. Just buy singles. Just go to a local game store or find local community. Ask them to give, you know, to sell you the cards, or you just borrow the deck. That's the advice, because I met like a friend that I used to go to local game store with. Well, not really, but he's just like a regular. Like both of us are. We're just regulars at the shop. And then he's like, yeah, you don't really need to. You don't have a deck? That's the easiest thing. That's the easiest part to solve, because you can just borrow a deck. You can just borrow a deck from someone. That's all about it. That's the easiest thing to solve. But yeah, I'll probably get into it if I can build my Chocobo deck. And I know how Magic is, like, it's a card game, so it's not like, oh, okay, so this is where you fight that guy. Oh, he dies. Just from a shot. Okay. That's good to know. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where they just hand you decks. Well, I would probably never going to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I I don't hate Yu-Gi-Oh! But I just don't think that Yu-Gi-Oh! Should continue in that path. Like, remember that I used to play Master Duel? Yeah, so I was like, I don't think that the game is the game should be that way. You know what I mean? Like, I would probably never get back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, speaking of which, Shadow Wars is out. The new one is out. I actually didn't notice until Steam told me that. Actually haven't had a chance to play it. But I will. I will probably stream it. Or something like that. I'll probably stream it. Because I want to try it. I'll probably play a little bit. To see how it is. Because I think that my main thing right now, I want to... There's so many games I'm playing. There's just so many games I'm playing. I think that I'm a little bit burnt out. Because there's so many things I'm doing. Like, way too much. And, yeah, I would need to control myself to not play too many. But then, then again, well, the thing is, I feel like, yeah, I get busy whenever, you know, this kind, because I play a lot of mobile games. Right now I'm playing 3 because my friend is playing them, so I have to play them. It's kind of like that, so. But also, why do I play so many is because, like, after you finish with one game, like, because they take, like, a month to update, when there's no updates, you're kind of, like, bored and have, like, nothing to do, except just, like, doing the weekly or daily thing. So, I was, like, I admit I am a problem. I admit I'm a problem. But, so that's why I am gradually taking more and more games, but whenever, like, they all updates around the same time frame, like, it literally just happened, to the games I played. Like, they have, like, a major update 1 week after another. I got, like, a little bit burned out because, like, it's a new update, there's a lot of things to do, usually. So, I know that's not healthy, but yeah. But after that, you know, after you clear up everything, it should be fine for a while. Shadow Wars World Beyond. Yeah. It's actually happening. It's actually like live now, I think. So I seen some streamers play it too. Yeah. I'll probably play a little bit because personally I think Shadow Wars is a pretty good game, but I feel like a lot of Japanese card games, they suffer a little bit of that, is that once they got to like a certain like amount of sets, like obviously they are going to release more stuff.
We're connected, Thomas. Transfer data when ready. Give me a sec. I can't get a read on the prints. Too smudged. Get a sample, though. He's scared and sweating like a horse.
But like when they got to like
Okay, got it. Initiating
enough
a
sets.
DNA profile of the sample. This will take a while. Can you keep yourself busy until then?
Oh. That's probably not good. At least there's a healing item there. Okay. Oh! Oh, they're fighting each other. But when they get to like a specific, like, oh, what the? Hi, zombie lady. How did she get in? Oh, from another car. Okay, so when they go, like, I have been repeating that because I keep on being interrupted. When they got to a like late enough set, the game will become like so complicated, like so many things that you need to do. Like you have to do like A B C D E F G all the way to the Z just to you know, do a combo and stuff like that. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but if it's too complicated, that's probably a bad thing, right? If it got like way too complicated, maybe it's just my brain unable to do that, to process all of that. Maybe I think that it can be fun whenever you can pull that off, but hopefully that like the game does not evolve into that like Yu-Gi-Oh kind of territory. I don't think a game will go to Yu-Gi-Oh kind of level. Like I simply refuse to think so, but hopefully not. But I know that Shadow Wars can get a little bit complicated later. I think that I played like the story mode until like much later. I was borrowing decks, like because they allowed you to do so to complete the story events. And yeah, it is kind of complicated, but it's not that bad. It's not as bad as Yu-Gi-Oh! Because Yu-Gi-Oh! Is kind of like very intimidating to play. Wait, they have locker in the... well, that's probably not, hygienic, but...
Received. It's a train schedule, but there's some shadows. Running it through graphics enhancement.
This is his rat hole, all right. It has to be. I found his overalls next to his locker.
Bastard travels light, doesn't he? Keep looking around. He's gotta have more than a locker to play with. I'll get back to you once I clean up this image.
Kick out a wall fan. Okay. Well, at least the game told me that, otherwise I will be wondering how could they do this. How to proceed with the game, I mean. So it's like a one-way door. Okay. Okay, someone took the axe. Usually Oh. Find Wolf and turn off the steam. No. Okay. That's not how it's done. What do we do then? Oh. Of course. Of course. I made it way too
Thomas speaking.
complicated.
Document is a standard city-issue train schedule. Pressure has been applied from a stylus highlighting 2 scheduled routes, both originating from Central Metro Station. Route 16 to Burnside, departing 5:10, 7:30, 9:30 a.m. Route 66B leads to Briar. That's a tiny farm town an hour to the northwest. Departs 9:30 a.m. and midnight.
This is his hub, so he goes to both locations regularly.
I've also determined DNA from the sweat sample in the train matches DNA from the cigarette butt. 99.8% probability. The guy you're following is the guy who killed the 2 policemen.
The matchmaker. At least, I think so. Something's still not adding up.
Hi, Dumbo. Okay. She's like walking so happily. Ah, it's a house gas. Finally, and then I killed her. I killed her partner there. So he's like, welcome to my house. Oh my God, you killed John. Where is she? Well, to be fair, I kind of just tased him, so it's not like he's dead then. Wait, could you kill someone by tasing someone? Maybe. If it's like high enough voltage, I suppose. Where is she? Okay, there she is. Okay. It was getting annoying, so like she's like consistently near my ear, so I kind of have to get rid of her. Chop chop. Yeah, I guess I never had like I said, like I said, something like taser, they are illegal here. You can't actually own it legally or own it. For civilians, I suppose. I don't think that police officers even have those, but I could be wrong. But yeah, because it was like highly powered. Because it's high powered, and I think that is a little bit unsafe. So I never have like experience on using those. We do have like pepper sprays and there's supposedly there's like a very loud vessels that I got. But I never actually have to use it, so I don't know how loud it can be. But I hope that I don't need to use it because I hate loud noises. I really hate loud noises. So like, I think that it would actually like makes me feel bad for like a long time. Oh. If I have to do that, I mean, sorry. Alright. Still have one more bullet. So, I'll come back to grab that if it does. Well, it probably no. Yeah, it does have 2 bullets left. Okay. Well, 2 bullets left is probably not really worth to go back to. But we'll see. Suspect's trail has gone cold. Such lore that you may have left behind. Oh, hey. Oh. Okay. Oh, shh. That's actually kind of bad. Oh, what? Okay. I don't know what I was trying to do there, but I kind of want to just save the bullet for something else, you know? Because I thought that it would die, like, with 1 shock or something, but it doesn't. It doesn't really. Shotgun kick. Hang on a second. Okay. I guess the game is kind of stingy with, like, gun stuff, so... You see that? Oh. Wait, is this like... I actually forgot where did I come from. Come from here. I jump. I come down through here. There's only one path, really, right? Yeah, there's only one path, really. In before, like, I reached one point and then I dropped the gun as well. I've been, like, losing health for no reason. It could be a thing. Even in this game, where you're actually encouraged and required to change weapons frequently, I still managed to find a way to hoard the bullets. I do. Still managed to find a way to hoard the bullets. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! I got trapped! Oh no! What the heck? You are dead! I got trapped. Okay. I got trapped. Okay, so saving the gun is definitely a bad idea. So, we are not going to do that. We're just going to directly shot that first guy in the face, take his weapon, and then we'll see how it goes. That was kind of embarrassing, but it's probably fine. Okay, they're having a little bit of domestic there. Okay. It was pretty chaotic. We got them. So that's why they give you 2 of these kits. Oh, there's 2 of them now. 2 of the firemen. Oh, they're fighting each other. What the heck? They're now fighting each other. Not anymore, I suppose. What are you doing? What's this guy doing? Okay. That's what he's trying to do. What the? What the attack animation is different now? This is a little bit annoying. Ouch. Okay. okay. Number 3, the slam kind of looks like you're kissing the guy, like giving it even a kiss because of the sound, right? It's like, and then just throw him to the side after kissing him. Why did they make a sound like that? Oh god. It's kind of like you're kissing him to death. Okay, I gotta do more of that. If it means that I got to kiss my enemies to death. Kind of like Poison Ivy in a way. But, yeah. I want the sledgehammer. Thank you. Oh! Jesus Christ. Did not expect that. Did not expect it from the from the closet. Okay. That actually surprised me. Okay. Oh, we need a shovel. Oh. Did I just give up my shovel? Can we just go back to get our shovel back? I think that I have reached to a point of that I can't get it back anymore. Oh. Yep. God damn it. They know. They know you would try to go back and get it. What the freak? Probably if we stun it fast enough, we were able to do that, but just that's actually unfortunate. How would you know that you need that shovel? I think that this is like a pretty great showcase of a great level design, because like they're playing on the expectations that you will be like, you would go back. You would definitely go back for that shovel, and then yeah. Well, the shovel is just nearby, but still. They play into the expectation that the player will probably do it. You know, guys, there's 2 steam rolls. Oh. Okay. I already turned 2 of them. Oh, I guess it's already done, right? It's not as scary as I remember it. This game. I think that it's probably a little bit scary if, let's say that you play this probably alone and you were probably younger as well. When you play this, you will probably think that this is kind of... I wouldn't say that this is like scary, but more like it has like a creepy vibe to it. It has a somewhat creepy vibe to it, yeah. Like suddenly you are, it's like very realistic, and then suddenly you're fighting like zombies for no reason. Well, probably there's a reason, but yeah. I'm going to get overrun by a train or something. Yeah. It does have that creepy vibe to it, and I will be frank, I never reached this far, so I don't know what's going to happen. I can't wait to see what's going to happen later. But judging from what I see, like, Monolith is very good at making like new things like this. Like, imagine that they make Fear, and then this, and then they make Shadow of Mordor. Like, they were like really great developers, but the studio got closed down, so I was pretty sad about it, because like they made so much good games, like the Fear, and then this. I guess that it's also because like I think that it's like a oh. I think that it's kind of like a maybe it's like a generational thing, you know? Like, eventually, the older generation of developers, they are going to be replaced one way or another. It's a sad thing to say, but it is what it is. Whoa. I'll let them fight it out. I wonder if that guy would go down. To these guys, or they will go down to this guy. Okay. Oh, they all lost to this? Weak. Wait, I don't even need a gun to deal with you. You guys are weak. I don't even need a gun to deal with you. But the shotgun guy's still there. Yep. Let me kiss you to death. The sound that he makes, it really does sound like I'm kissing him to death. Like, give me a little kiss, and then slam to the floor. It does sound like that. It does sound like that. Okay, I'm going to kiss everyone to death after this. Oh, hey. I'm going to kiss everyone to death after this. Like, you can't stop me from doing that. Crowbar required. Okay. We are kissing everyone to death today. If I have the chance to do that. Respectfully. Respectfully kissing everyone to death. What's this? This is where you craft all his tools.
Ready. Dust on the end of the crowbar is a common plaster mix. Pigmentation particles mixed in with the dust are of a soft pinkish hue.
Department store dummies?
You got it.
It's kind of sad that they give you a gun, but you don't really have too much chance to use it. Okay. I said that. Now we have an excuse to do that. Okay. We didn't manage to kiss him to death, but he's fine. We'll kiss the next guy to death next time.
Image received. Looks like a blueprint for a Holman number 8 subway passenger car. Searching local business registry shows Holman was the city's contractor for the cars years ago.
Yeah, I haven't seen one of these number 8 cars in years.
Get a close-up of the red circled area. It's hard to see. The circled part, red ballpoint pen, highlights a sealing compartment in the car. Thomas, they generally seal the doors of these suckers shut when they go out of commission. A crowbar might work best. Try the car's tool cabinet under the frame. Once inside the car, find that compartment.
Alright. But speaking of which, I actually never played Shadow of Mordor. Do I have that game even? I don't think I do, but yeah, Shadow of Mordor is like a pretty good game, right? I remember they were talking about like being a little bit like the what was it called? A little bit like Batman kind of combat. And the Nemesis system is kind of fun. as well. Because you can create like your own nemesis in that game. There's like orcs that would take over each other. I remember it. People are praising it to be like a pretty fun system to play along with, and it would actually remember what you had did to them. You know. What was it's trying to ask me to find? Oh, there we go.
Compiling data into three-dimensional model. Big boy footprint, size 14D. Sole pattern matches Badger's footwear protector pattern. I'll run a buyer search locally, but you can get these anywhere. Fairly common. There's some schmutz in the pattern troughs. Probably same plaster dust as before.
Oh.
Transfer data when ready. Bart's department store? Just a minute. 645 Burnside. Went out of business 14 years ago. The squatters group took it over almost immediately, and now it's not what you would call prime shopping territory.
Makes sense the matchmaker would be there, a good source of mannequin parts. But then what's all this here? An outpost? A second shop? I should probably go down there.
Yeah, just don't get carried away. Shit, the cops don't even drive down Burnside unless they have to. It's a nasty area filled with nasty people. And the people down there are different. They go beyond nasty.
Stand clear of the platform. Stand clear of the platform. Metro Station daily runs are now beginning for Tuesday. Route 6 to 12th Avenue. Route 9 to New Montgomery. Route 16 to Burnside. Arriving platform 16. Do not hold train doors.
Thomas, Route 16 to Burnside. That train will take you directly to the department store.
If I hurry, I'll just make it.
I'll kiss you to death. Even if you're a zombie, you still deserve some kiss. I'll kiss you to death today. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you? We are now, if you haven't noticed, we have recently discovered that we can kiss everyone to death in this game, so that's fun. You get a kiss? I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm a little bit tired, because I have been doing a lot of stuff recently, and a little bit tired to be honest. But I should be okay. Tomorrow, is not exactly like a very hard day. Kill them with kisses. Kisses. But yeah, it's probably not going to be a very hard day, so I think that tomorrow I will be able to take it easy. I don't know, but hopefully. Lady, do you want one of my famous kiss? Just say no when you don't want to. That's kind of rude. To hit me in the face like that. She doesn't want a kiss, so it's okay. Oh. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? What's going on? We're not dealing with that. At least not right now. We do have a fully loaded shotgun. Oh. Okay. It takes like 2 shotgun hits to do him in. I have a really rough day, and I'm just glad I made it to the stream. Oh, I hope that you feel better. And, Hi. Still have a few bullets left. Okay, we have a lot of shotgun ammo left. And a lot of revolver, too. There we go. But yeah, I really hope that you're doing much better. And hopefully you stay great. Oh. Probably we need to like turn off the valve or something. Nope. It's run out. It doesn't have a bullet. But I think that the portrait is a little bit different if I say it doesn't have bullets anyway. So it's actually a little bit easy for you to see whether it's run out of ammo or not. Oh, it's all. Oh yeah, this game is all interconnected. I see. This is sledgehammer. Do we need a sledgehammer? I have no idea. Oh, do we need to turn the steam again? I remember it being here. Did someone reveal the... Or did I not really have, Probably I did not have, like, did not take the health kit here. I kinda hate it when, it's like this, because now I don't know really where to go. No, it's not because of this. I can't turn the valve again. Well, I was out from 7, I got her at 7. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough. Yeah, I understand what you mean. That's really rough. I once have a job that I have to do that as well. I have to wake up early because if you go that late, you will not get a parking. That's one thing, and you will not make it because like there's a huge jam from my home to there. And I have this one time that was like, okay, so if I go on time, it's going to jam anyway, so why not just chill at the office, right? Until it's over. But it doesn't matter because like if I go home at 5:30, I will be home at like 6:30 or something like that. So it takes about an hour and an hour plus. But if I go home at like 6 or 6:30, I am at home at like 8. So like it doesn't matter. It actually just doesn't matter. So yeah, so by the end of the day, it just doesn't matter. So I just kind of like, yeah, I was like, okay, but it doesn't matter. I'll just go home early. So until we reach switched. Just like by that, traffic 24/7. Oh, that's that. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's it's um it's like that for us too. Like especially when I think that it's kind of like a thing because all the good jobs is in the city center. All the good jobs is in the city center. So like there's like nothing much that you can do with the traffic because everyone's going to the city. Everyone's going to the city to work. So like it's literally impossible for you to avoid the jam, literally. So right now what I do is if I find a job, I want to find a place that have public transport. That's all there is to it. Because I don't want to be bothered with the traffics anymore. So yeah, usually I find a job in the city center, and in the city center the public transport is usually okay. I'm not saying that it's the best, but it's usually okay. But yeah, that's essentially how I am right now. So sorry for the last time though. I'm pretty sure that all of y'all is trying to like communicate to me or something in the stream, but I could not see all of your comments because I think that stream was having like some hiccups. There's like some weird Twitch thing that I am not able to see all of your comments because I think that I asked a few questions and then all of you are not answering. I was like, oh okay, probably you're all like doing something else, and then I was like, yeah, and then Aries actually told us that this is something that's happening. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, there's some issue with Twitch because when I go to Twitch, I can't see a lot of things as well. Like there's no recommendation, no nothing. So yeah, it's a problem. So go to the big city for the big bucks, return to paint. I mean, I kind of have to do that. Yeah, I kind of have to do that because I live outside now. I do needed the money. That's the first thing. I needed the money, and I really do needed some time away from my parents. I do because, well, I will be perfectly honest. Right now, I don't know because I think that whenever, whenever I'm at home, I don't really like feel 100%. You know, like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm living outside of home or inside of home. I just don't feel great. So I'm just recently just wondering if let's say that, you know, well, it's definitely a great idea because I don't get to live with my parents. I don't get to experience that level of things with them. So, but yeah, to do that, I have to have money, and that's why I need to have like some good jobs. And I think that right now the jobs that I have is pretty good. If only I do have like, you know, if only I could have a raise. But it's a difficult conversation to have right now because my company is not doing great. My company is a American company, so right now all the crazy things that's happening in America is kind of affecting me as well, like affecting the company as well. So yeah, that's not great. That's not great for right now. Working on the American company now, so. I do some horrible things for money, like waking up early and go do my work. But if you got me on the first half, not gonna lie, that meme. But yeah, I almost have at like in my brain. I almost start to think about horrible things that you actually do. But thankfully, it's just like waking up early to work. it's not the most horrible thing, to be honest, because I would just say that earning money is actually just a preparation for later, because like you cannot expect everyone to pay for what happens later. But do take some breaks. Do take some breaks if, let's say, you have set aside some money that's for vacation. Take that vacation. Like honestly, take vacations. Take some break. Take some time outside. You will feel better. It doesn't have to be a big overseas trip, but take some break. It will be great for you. But yeah, like I feel like if let's say that the airfares are getting cheaper and cheaper. So if let's say that the airfares go any further down, I will probably have a yearly trip to Japan. Like I love Japan so much, I don't mind going to the same place over and over. I love Japan so much. I like the sceneries, I like the shoppings, I like the streets and everything. So I'm just waiting for the fare to go like way cheaper, and then I can go. That will be fun. Outside influence killing birds. They have been determined birds are drawn to specific locales throughout the city by strange sonic disturbances of unknown origins. Once in close proximity of the disturbance, the bird's brain suffer immediate and extensive brain damage that quickly leads to death. It is not known at this time whether humans and other life forms are affected, although there is clearly a connection between crime-ridden areas and where birds swarm and die. Oh. So they have like a sound wave that's affecting people, so that's why people are getting violent. Rubik?
Yeah.
That's the victory.
Thomas,
That reminds me
it's
of
Farrell.
Rubik.
Running from the Bureau will do no good. You know we'll find you eventually. Look, I understand. The caseload became too much. You weren't solving cases like you used to. You're talented, high-strung. You snapped. It happens sometimes.
Look, I did not snap. Someone else killed those policemen. It looks like it might have been the matchmaker.
With your gun? That seems unlikely, doesn't it? We have psychiatric staff that can help you sort things out.
With all due respect, I don't need a shrink.
Oh. What the? Huh? Huh?
Maybe I have gone crazy.
Okay, why the psychiatrist called...
Look, Farrell.
This isn't Farrell. It's Malcolm Van Horn. Has your boss been bothering you?
Yes.
To be expected. They're not going to let this drop. You must continue with your investigation. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes. I mean, no. What do you want from me, Malcolm? What's going on?
Going on? You're being investigated by the FBI for the murder of 2 police officers. That's what's going on. You will be tested, Thomas. Of that you can be sure. I must go.
Why does psychiatrist cause shrinks? I actually have been questioning that for some time now, but it just recently comes to my mind. Dude, I have one of these old earbuds looking fancy. Vacation, I miss those. Unfortunately, I can't right now. The company need my report nearly every day, so yeah. I see. Well, probably, negotiate some breaks later, after you're done with this major thing. I'm pretty sure that it's not going to be a permanent thing, so yeah, hope not. But, if let's say that, my friend also went through similar things. He's like traveling all the time because he's kind of like a project lead, he's the only one that knows the project. Okay, so he's the only one that knows the project, so he has to like travel all around, and then he's like, he mentioned that at some point, he's like, I don't even know where I am when I wake up, you know, because like, it got so bad and it affected him actually a little bit mentally. So by the end, he's like, he tell his boss, he's like, look, please don't give me any more big projects because I am I'm not feeling great right now. And then his boss is just kind of like, okay, so we will give you like smaller projects moving forward, you know, that sort of thing. But yeah, it's good to like talk to your the people that has the power to change things and make sure. My crazy solving dude always call me too. Crazy solving dude. Well, yeah, I think that it may be a little bit harder because you don't work in the office, right? Do you work in the office? I am not sure. I don't know why, but I have assumption that you don't work in the office. But if you do, then probably it's kind of hard. But I think that it's important to set some boundaries. Like, I know that's hard. I know that's hard. But at some point you need to set some boundaries. I think that for some of the cultures, it's difficult to say no. It's difficult to tell people no. But I always have like a policy that if it's not my working hours, I will just simply don't respond to anything. Like, you can call me, whatever, I'm not going to answer it. You know, unless it's like a freaking emergency, but most likely it's not. Most likely, there's no emergency. And I am not the person to call for emergency anyway. When I talk about emergency, I talk about like the entire office building is burning, that sort of thing. But I am not an emergency person for this, so there's possibly no way that it's something that is that require my immediate attention. There's footsteps. There's footsteps. I hear footsteps. So that's my policy. Like, look, I know that you know, working hard is like a great quality that probably our culture would have, but oh hey, he's just having fun. Leave. He's just having fun. Oh wait, what the hell? Huh? The mannequin just straight up... What? Huh? The mannequin just straight up walked away. What the hell? Or is that not a mannequin? What the freak? This is a little bit freaky now. What the hell? I was making fun of it, but like... Did this mannequin work? Okay, your coughing give you away, sir. Sorry. Oh, we don't get to kiss him. It's fine. Will you stand up and run too? We can steal his hand first before I do anything. I wonder if that worked. The mannequin said nope. I worked in office before that. I was a teacher assistant now. Now I'm reporting specialized. And I'm about to be a back-end dev. Now tell me what the actual hell am I doing, because I don't know anymore. Okay, so you're a developer, right? So I think that developer actually do have like a certain level of flexibility as well. Well, it depends on the company, I guess, but like there will be companies that will be like, yeah, as long as you're. That's rude. I was talking here. um, I think that developers, if let's say that, you find like a good enough company, usually they will be like, yeah, as long as you get your job done, I don't care where you work. Because that's actually what my friend had. His situation is like that. So his boss just doesn't care. Like he can work in a cafe somewhere as long as he get the job done, and during office hours, they can find him. Then it's fine. Not a moment, but I will be. Yeah. It definitely will be beneficial. I don't know about you. Like, okay, so, well, we don't have a huge sample size now, but I want to ask the chat, right? Like, are you those kind of people? Oh, whoa, whoa, with a gun? Okay, so let me ask chat. Do you like to work at home, or do you prefer to actually go to an office to work? Just out of curiosity, because there is some people that do prefer to work in the office. For me, I feel like I will probably slack off more when I'm in the office. but is it great that is it easier for me to work when in the office? Yes, it is. It is because at office I have like 3 screens. So that kind of give me an excuse to buy another screen at home, but I will hold off on doing that because like it's just too many. At home, I don't have like a large enough table to do that, so it's not like I will be able to fit all 3 screens on my table anyway. Well, I probably can, but I don't really want to do so. Honestly, I'm better working in the office. Yeah, I think that that's true also because like hi. Oh god, what the? You asked me a question. I was trying to answer you, lady, and then you shot me in my face. What the frick? What a crazy lady. What are you doing here? And then immediately shoot at your face? What the frick? That's crazy. That's one crazy lady. But I think I'm in love. Oh god. Sorry. So, like... Okay, so, for... Just to let everyone know. Just to let everyone know. Whenever I say, like, some insane stuff... Oh. Oh. They are, like, actual person behind the mask. Okay. Okay, that is the real person. Oh, the game lags. Why? 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 What happened? The game lags. This is so bad. What happened there? What's taking my resources? Oh no. Okay, we are kissing this guy too. Why did they make that sound? Kind of looks like kissing everyone to death. Okay, now I'm going to focus on melee, just simply because when in melee combat you got to kiss people if you hit them enough time. But anyway, yeah, I was trying to say, oh god, this is so laggy. What's going on? Is there like a memory leak or something? I checked Task Manager. Task Manager is okay. Like, it's not there's not a lot of anomalies out there. Is it just because of this area? Or maybe I need to restart the game. Maybe it'd be better if I restart the game. I quick saved. So, let me just restart the game, just in case. It's like so laggy all of a sudden. But, okay, so the joke that I was, the thing that I was trying to say. Yeah, look, so sometimes I say some crazy things. And it's not because I am literally unhinged, but sometimes I just think, like, what would, like, this is how my brain works. My brain literally works like this, and I'm not even kidding. Like, my brain works like this. So, whenever I have encountered one situation, my brain immediately went to, what is the craziest thing I can say at this moment? What is like the stupidest thing I can say at this moment? And that's how my brain works. That's how my brain works. Like for example, like I went to Japanese classes now, right? So I was like, my friend is like clearly suffering because he's like, he has a very early morning, so he went to the class very exhausted. And then he's like, "Ah, oh, I'm so sleepy," and then my immediate answer is like, "Oh, that's good then. That's good then. You can have you can nap now. Don't worry, I will tell you when the class is over. I will tell you when the class is over. So don't worry about it. Just go to sleep. I will tell you when the class is over." Something like that. But yeah, my brain just immediately went to like stuff like this. So yeah. So if I do say like some crazy stuff, like, do know that that's how my brain works. It's not that I want to create content or I am actually an unhinged person. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Okay. The game takes some time to load. Hopefully that it does not, like, does that anymore. Speaking of which, I need to remember to... Well, the game is still loading, so probably we still have... Oh god, the whole game just lags. I think that my PC is just kind of... Like, no. Is this like a memory leak thing? Is this like pretty common for this game? It might be. Okay. Now it should be good. Now we should have... Now you should have closed captioned. But I think that you might need to turn it on manually. Just in case. Just in case that needs to be that. Because I know that I would have some trouble. I would definitely have some trouble going through a stream, because usually I think that, am I having like a short attention span? I think that might be one of the reasons why, but like honestly, if I am listening to someone talk, and if I don't have like a you know, like a subtitles or something else to distract me, it's very hard for me to stay focused. It's very hard for me to stay focused, even in a one-on-one meeting or like a one-on-one talk. I literally cannot just focus on whatever the person is talking. I think that I'm having some issues here. I think I'm having some issues here. I think that is it because I actually don't know why. Is it because like I have like way too much exposure to like social media and stuff? I have a feeling that's the case. I really do feel like that's the case. But yeah, hopefully I will be better. But like, damn, it's like so hard to stay focused and listen to people talk now. You know, and I feel bad because like this is like actual like meeting, so it shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. The loading's taking such a long time. Jesus, what's that? What's the? Why the loading so long? What's going on? Okay, well, it does give us some time to talk, but like the loading's so. Okay, it's moving. It's moving. That's a good sign. It's moving. Before it reached 99% and then crashed. Like I had that happen to me before. Like that's why like a lot of people are making fun of like the progress bar thing for Windows, and then they kind of removed it. So like what happens is like it literally happened to me before. It's like the what do you call that? The you open something, it says that it's now progressing, and then when you reach like the end part, it just kind of like crashed. It just crashed. Like, do you want to send an error report? Do you remember that? Now the Windows doesn't even. Now they don't even remind you. They don't even like tells you that. Um, they don't even tells you that you do you want to send it? They just kind of send it, right? I don't think that, well, there's a way to turn it off, but they kind of hit it. So it just automatically sent it now. I don't think that they do have like a ask whether do you want to send an error report now. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But yeah. They What did you miss? I think that the game is having some memory leak issue. I think so. So right now we are restarting the game. And the loading takes such a long time. This game has a lot of issues. This game has a lot of issues. It does have its... Well, the last time I streamed this, it's because of Twitch is freaking out. And now this time, it's just... The memory leaked, I think. That it's like a memory leaking issue. So, like when I was fighting, like the whole thing just kind of stalls. And now the loading is like... How long we have been loading? I think that we have been loading for like 5 minutes. Just to get back to where we were. So yeah, that's not fun. At a time like this, it makes me kind of snacky. But I don't want to eat anything. Oh, look at that. I think that the game crashed. No, the game haven't crashed yet. Because I don't know why the game's kind of minimized by its own. I guess not. Okay. Well, it's not laggy any... Oh, I said too fast. I said too soon. It lags for a little bit there. It's not that bad, but it does lag a little bit there. Wait, what the... Yeah, it's still going on. It's not that bad, but it's still going on. It's hard to play when you have this kind of issue, especially when you're playing like action combat kind of style game. It's kind of hard to play the game. Yep. It's just kind of hard to play the game if, let's say, that happens. Is it true the loads are a lot of entities or something? I have no idea. Like, it just suddenly do that. So... Okay. I think that I might be able to isolate why that happens, but... I'm kissing him to death. Oh! Look at his face. I'm kissing everyone to death. Okay, so I think that I know what happened. So, okay. So, listen. I have been scanning for up to it. The reason why I'm late, because I'm scanning for viruses. And my antivirus, we're scanning for 3 hours. And now it's still scanning. And I think that pausing it makes it go, but how long could you possibly scan to have to scan for 3 hours? What kind of things that you are scanning? I'm just wondering. Kissing you to death. Mwah! What a lovely face. Wait. Huh? Whoa. I thought that I saw like something that just like plus everything, but no. Okay. We have a gun the whole time. God damn it. Well, probably it's useless now, but we have a gun the whole time. Leave me alone.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Not yet, I guess, because this is like progression kind of thing, so we just leave it. There's a gun inside there. Have to remember that too. The bigger question is how big is the file in the system that's trying to scan. Okay, so I did a quick scan. It's over like very fast. So right now I try to do like a more, I think that is a kind of rootkit scan, so it's kind of scanning all the system files. So yeah, there is one concern though, because like I think that I kind of figure out the problem, because I remember I think that a few streams ago I said that I need to format my PC because I feel like my PC is being compromised, and I think that I figured out which program, because by the scan it says that the heroic launcher, inside heroic launcher, the Epic game launcher, it's actually the problem, because the Epic launcher has like a kind of like a keylogger kind of thing. So I might need to remove that.
Image received.
So,
Right-handed print missing.
but
the
I still need
right
to
index finger.
reformat my PC
This
though.
matches what we
After
got
this
from the
game.
crime scene. I processed all the prints. And Thomas, the print you got from the tape recorder at the metro station isn't on this hand.
I don't get it. What does that mean?
I'm not sure. I'm just saying that the print from the tape recorder wasn't made by the same hand.
It's a different person.
Give me a sec. Blood droplet size and is...
Going to ban it. Okay. How did you guess your PC compromised? So first of all, my Steam account was locked in without without my knowledge, and all of my things got sold. All of my trading cards, all of the things that I have all this time, they all got sold, and they are funneled into this account. Like I bought a lot of, like using that money, I actually bought a lot of this like particular thing on the Steam market. So I assume that it's just like a money laundering thing for this guy, because these things doesn't worth that kind of money. So yeah, it's like all the trading cards are gone. So that's all there is to it. And also recently I used my PC to buy like a train ticket, and like not immediately, but a few weeks later, it got subscribed to Crunchyroll. Like that card, like I received a notification that I subscribed to Crunchyroll, but I never use Crunchyroll. You know what I mean? Like I never use Crunchyroll. I don't even use that service. So yeah, that's why I think that that's like two instances that happened. So I immediately know this is like my PC then.
Victim sustained a heavy blow. Height of blood on wall indicates it's possibly a head wound.
So yeah, that's something that happened. So I will need to I will need to just to be safe, I need to reformat my PC and let the scanning do its thing. I know that the antivirus is probably not as, it's not really that great, but I'm doing this like because it's free. First of all, it's free, and it's a trusted antivirus, so I use that for now. But I'm going to reformat my PC anyway, so. At least can you see his favorite show? I don't think you can just log in using your credit card information. You still have to have the login information, right? But it's actually fine because like. But it's actually fine because like the it does not exactly go through the payment. It failed on the authorization part. So that's good. That's good for me. But yeah, it's all good. I didn't actually got charged. But yeah, that was not a good experience, to be honest. Because I got to change my card after that, you know, just to ensure that it doesn't happen again. So I have to change my card, and that's when I decided, yeah, enough is enough. I probably needs to. I would need to start cleansing my PC a little bit. So. But I don't subscribe to all this anymore because there's like too many subscription services. There's like too many things. Like back then you only have like the one thing. We only have Netflix, right? The rest of the thing is like irrelevant. The rest of the thing is like irrelevant because you only need to subscribe Netflix and then you got pretty much everything. But now everyone and their moms have like exclusive contents that is like locked between things. I mean, I like competition, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Netflix shouldn't have a competitor, but if let's say there's too many of them, you cannot subscribe to everything, right? You cannot subscribe to everything. So I just kind of give up. I just simply don't watch them. Like it's not like there's an incentive for me to watch them anyway. Like I don't need to watch everything. So there's no incentive for me to watch. It's like either way, having competition actually is not great for Netflix because people just got tired of it. You know, having competition does not, like, I'll be honest, Netflix is probably still a pretty good service, like, in comparison to the other services. But, because there's just too many things, there's too many services around, that, that makes me feel like, yeah, I don't want to subscribe to any of them. It's not that I have like a preference. It's more like I don't want to subscribe. I don't want to deal with this anymore. You know? It's more that way. So yeah. It's a shame though because like if I'm on Netflix I can probably watch some wrestling right now. So I do like it. I I am not really that huge of a WWE fans, but okay. Oh wait. Okay, but you know, for nostalgic purposes and stuff like that. But I don't think WWE is good. Sorry, I don't want to talk about wrestling for no reason, so. Don't know whether you all will be interested in that or not, but yeah, but I think that I do think that WWE is not really a great place to watch wrestling. Even the drama is not that great. So yeah, it's a hustle. Yeah, it's too much. It's just too much. And now, even if you want to watch like even if like you want to watch a Marvel movie right now, it feels like you just need to do too much homework. By the end of the day, you just don't care. Like there's too many things that you need to watch before. It just feels like a homework right now. If you want to watch a Marvel movie, you better watch these other shows. I was like, come on, man. Like, at one point, I just don't care. For me, by all intents and purposes, Marvel movie just stops at Endgame. That's the last Marvel movie, as far as I'm concerned. Because I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with all of that anymore. It's just too much. Where's the I know that there's something that I need a sledgehammer for, but I forgot what it is. Why did you throw the body? Well, for dramatic purposes. There's no reason for him to do that. I agree, but it's just to deepen the plots, you know? The plot deepens. Why do I need to use the hammer on again? I actually forgot. Like, you would think that a straightforward game like this is easier for me to navigate around, but no. I still got lost. This is actually a very straightforward game. You just kind of walk. Some problem-solving skills required, but it's not a really like very hard games to figure out. And I still got lost anyway. If it's too much, gaming is easier anyway. Yes and no. Yes and no. Because I think that... I mean, I think that the people who are able to play these games is great. Like, oh, there we go. Like, I'm talking about games nowadays that needs a lot of reading. Like, I feel like games nowadays is more about reading than just playing the game. More and more I feel like that's the way, and then more and more I feel like, yeah, that's gaming nowadays not for me. You don't understand. Killing that random guy was critical for the story? Probably. Oh, God. God, what the hell? Jeez. It doesn't... Okay, it doesn't have any bullets left. But yeah, that's why I think that there's some certain allure for me for Soulspawn's game. Like, you don't exactly have to know the story, and it's a good game. You know, you are playing a good game, and you don't really have to like. It's like you don't have to read a 2 hours essay just to play the game. And I feel like nowadays, like games are like getting really crazy with the stuff. I don't need that. Oh, he doesn't want any kisses. That's fine. It's not because I want to consume bullet, it's just because I want to give everyone kisses. That's why I switch over to a melee weapon, but it apparently doesn't want it. Oh, he threw him down because he wants to continue dragging him or something like that. Okay. You're getting used to this. Kind of interesting. Getting used to what? The story of the Souls game is like icing on the cake. No need to eat it if you're not into it. Yeah, exactly. Like exactly. That's actually a very good metaphor to it. So I'll probably use it next time. I'm going to steal it. Yeah, but I never have like able to put it that way. So that's like it's something that I will steal now. Like I feel like sure, if your game does have a good story, then that's really good. But I feel like sure, the story should be good. The story, I'm not saying that the story shouldn't be good, but I feel like if the story is good, then it's a bonus. But having you're playing a game, right? You're not watching a movie, you're playing a game, so you need to have like really great gameplay. Otherwise your story is just going to waste. Otherwise, if you have a really good story but you don't have like a great game, then just go make a movie. Don't make a game. You know? I feel like that's the thing. You can make if you can't find like a if you can't find like an actor to do it, probably just do like a in any way that you could, right? There's so many people. Okay, there's just so many people. What the heck? Okay. But yeah, for me, as always, I am in a strong opponent. Like a lot of people, it's very hard to get into a discussion like this, because whenever I talk about this, they are like, so do you mean that a game does not need a story at all? It does not need a good story at all? Like, no! It's like, people nowadays, whenever you say that, whenever you say something, they go to such extreme. They go to such extreme to like, if you say this one thing that's not good, that means that, that means that it should completely be removed from something, right? There's a lot of people that do arguments like that now, and that's kind of annoying because like, that's obviously not what you said, That's obviously not what you said, and people still think that way, and it's not just one person that does that. It's enough people that does that. That makes me kind of annoyed, angry, or whatever that is. But yeah, it was not great. Have you played Overkill? Overkill. I don't think I have that game at all. Is Overkill fun? Ultra Kill fun, not Overkill. Ultra Kill fun. I actually don't know what that game is, like at all. Like, okay, if you want to, well, I don't want to just say it in one sentence because I don't think that, you know, a one sentence pitch is probably going to be hard. Try your best to introduce me to the game the best way that you can, in probably 3 to 5 sentence max. Like in your best way, like try to sell me that game. 3 to 5 sentences. I think that should be enough, right? So you don't have to write an entire essay, but sell me to that game. Sell me to that game. Like, what is good about it? Okay. What the heck? What the heck? What is this? What the heck? What do I need to do? What do I need to do? Oh, okay. Probably need to smash the... Yeah, okay. If the game have great story but poor... if the game has a great story but poor story, it amounts to nothing. Hence, it called a game for a reason. If it has an average story but great gameplay, it's a great game. Overkill is an amazing, unnaturally over the stock amazing. I don't think you like fast-paced gameplay. It's like very fast-paced. Well, I probably need some time to get used to it then, because like I am very used to play. Okay. I am actually pretty used to playing games that is slow, methodical. You know, like I don't play a lot of fast-paced games. I grew up as an RPG kid. So like most of the games I play is usually just RPGs, like JRPGs mostly. But I like games that's well, it's doing you know, it's doing it a disservice if I say it like that. But I do like games that it's like numbers slowly goes up kind of game, you know. I do like games that is like that, like number slowly goes up. Kind of games, so that's why I like JRPGs. I like RPGs that's like that. I like to learn about like the strategy of how the game should play. That's why I think that I like Dark Souls to some. I like Soulsborne's game to some extent because like, yeah, it's an action game and it's usually not something that I play, but I like them because like I like to study like ways that like people will say he's cheating, you know, like this. Can you believe that there's people that that's like preaching that oh, Soulsborne game actually has like a specific you know, it should have like a specific way to play. Like, oh, if you play, for example, right, if you play Elden Ring using the Mimic and using magic, you're not exactly playing the game. As I was like, no, that's the tool that the game gave us. So if you're saying that, you know, if you're saying that that's not the right way to play this great game, that means that you're saying this game is not great. You know what I'm saying? Like, these people is outright saying that, oh, this game is bad. Because if you tell people that the tools that the game give you is not the intended way to play, then you're saying that this game is bad. Like, this game, they obviously like the game, but if you're saying it like that, that means that you're saying the game is bad. I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell them. If the game had great story but poor gameplay. Okay. That makes more sense. What? Why is the Mimic in the game then? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but apparently there's people who think that using Mimic is cheating, and it's not exactly playing the game, if let's say that you do that. There's people who does that. Yeah. And I would tell you right now, is these people are just jerks. They want to feel like they have a sense of pride. Like, hang on.
The footprint is an exact match to the print I found in the metro station car. It may be the matchmaker, but I'm still concerned about that rogue fingerprint from the tape recorder. Keep following the trail. It may lead to answers. Maybe even a body.
I would if I could, but this part of the department store is flooded. His trail ends here.
It might be a long shot, but try using your gas spectrometer. Dead bodies start decaying immediately, producing hydrogen sulfide and traces of methane. If there's a body, you should be able to sniff it out. The air sample contains usual city pollutants and high concentrations of mold spores, and here we go. Methane. It's relatively weak, but definitely there.
Okay. I was wondering why it does that by its own. I have two more bullets left, so it should be fine. But anyway. But yeah, that is for these people. They just want to feel like a sense of superiority because they play the way that the game is supposed to be. You know, like using melee weapon, no mimic, no magic, just pure skill. And there will be also another kind of people that's like, oh, you have to play the game without any armor. Wearing like overpowered armor and skills is cheating. You know, that sort of thing. But yeah, these people are not actual fans. These people are just not actual fans. They obviously like the game. They obviously think the game is great, but they are not real fans. I'm sorry. Like, yeah. If it's fun, it's fun. Why play at all then? Yeah, it's great. You want to impose challenge on yourself, that's great, but don't call it the proper way to play it. You know, like, the what do you call? Even Miyazaki, the director of the game, he's like, he also said the thing. He's like, those kind of players, if he's playing these games himself, he just use whatever that makes his life easier. He will do all the things that you know, to make his life easier. So they are basically saying that you know, even the directors is like wrong. You know, like even the director of the game is wrong. Because the director just outright says that, yeah, you should use all the tools that you can, because, you know, he's not like a, he's not like a someone that he wants to like crazily challenge himself. He just wants to get through the game. And I feel like that's all there is to it. It's just kind of like how I play Final Fantasy games. I like to get like strong summons. I like to get like strong equipments. I like to do all that thing. I like to do all that. I like to get like strong equipments. I like to like you know. Oh wait, I forgot that there's another bullet in there. I wasted the bullet there, but it's fine. It's not like the worst thing ever. Dude, magic is awesome. I do want to shoot the damn magic missiles from my hand. Yeah, like, remember that in Elden Ring, there's also a Kamehameha? That's like my go-to spell. That's my go-to spell. So, how I play, well, it's probably boring, you know, but it works. Usually what I do is I just summon my mimic, and then I just Kamehameha the boss until they are like, if they're not dead, then I just follow up with other magics, and that's all there is to it. That's how I play the game, you know. And it was so much fun though, like having been able to do that. But still, obviously, you know, some of the bosses, it just doesn't work like that. You kind of have to have like a additional tactics to be able to do to you know to complete the bosses and stuff. You know, obviously you can't do that to normal creeps, to normal monsters, to normal ads. So you still kind of have to navigate through that. So that's the interesting thing about it, right? So it's like, what? Who doesn't need block? Like, there's a lot of strategies that still involved. So, I don't know. Like, I just feel like these kind of people are just not real fans. Boring? Awesome. Yeah, it's the Azure Comet thing. So basically, it just, as long as you have mana, you can just you just can cast it as long as you have mana. So what do I do is that I actually found a way. That's well, it's not like a found thing. It's like a kind of basic thing. kisses? But like, the Azure, there's one thing, I forgot what it is. It's kind of like a potion that's, yet you can refill every time you go to a bonfire. That gives you unlimited mana for a short period of time. So I actually do that and just shoot the laser until people's dead. That's the thing that I do. So I just find it, I just find like the best time to do it, and then I just do it. That's probably something that people don't like, but yeah. I just completed the whole game just like that. Well, the final boss you can't do that. You know, what was that? I forgot his name, but like, the final boss you can't do that, obviously. And I do beat it legitimately. Well, I said legitimately, but, you know. I do, the rest of the bosses I do, use other things as well. But, again, like I said, it doesn't matter. As long as, you know, you don't, when you say cheating, you're using tools that is not inside the game. Like, you have unlimited surge because you do this and that. Or, you use something to change how the game should work. That's cheating. But for me, if it's just tools provided to you by the game itself, it's not cheating. You know? Or you just gain something that you are not supposed to get. And when I said that, I don't mean, you know, when I said that, I don't mean that, you know, you're sequence breaking, you get items that you're not supposed to get yet. That is not that is not really a cheating, as long as they can do it. Like, I'm talking about using like other means, like third-party tools or something like that. Then that is definitely cheating. Yeah, that's definitely cheating. But other than that, I think that if you can do some sequence break, like for example, you do things in the specific orders that originally you were not supposed to be able to do that. How do I say this? If let's say that, you know, it's in a way that, you know, because you do things out of order, and you get some other stuff first, I don't think it's cheating. I simply don't think so. But, yeah. I can't believe that we have to set up so many rules. It's like, it's a game! Like, come on. Like, you don't have to set up so many things. So, you don't have to set up so many rules to have fun. You just have fun. That's all there is to it. Like, I can't believe that we have to, like, even discuss this. Like, why do we have to discuss this? You know? It's a freaking game. Just play whatever. Jesus Christ. I don't know when, since when that game becomes like such a hardcore thing that people are like, they have to do it in a specific way. They have to play like really well. I think that is because like, what the heck? I think that it's like, is it because of like the competitive games that is that's happening? That's why that a lot of people think that, oh, games should play like a proper way because there's like pro players that is playing in this way, one way or another. So is it because of that people feel like, oh, there's a specific way that's like a great, there's gotta be like a set rules that needs to follow. Otherwise why are we even playing? You know, that sort of thing. That's actually kind of sad when you think about it. Because games are supposed to be just that, just games. You don't have to set up a bunch of rules and telling people what is the best way to have fun. You just have fun. Because it's a game. Everyone's game is different. You know? You get to enjoy in your own way, I got to enjoy in my own way. We don't have to make fun of each other. Yeah? Well, not really making fun of each other per se, but like, you know what I mean. Anyway, welcome to my TED Talk. That will be $50. Thank you. Wait. I actually forgot where I should be going. Oh, I actually forgot. I forgot. I've been going in circles, I know, but like, where should I be? Where should I be at right now? I actually forgot. Oh no. I'm literally running circles. I was in the right spot, and then I was like, yeah, let's explore the other places. And then I got lost. That's typical of me. Okay, where do we need to be? God, like, this game is actually not that hard. It's quite straightforward, and I kept getting lost. I kept getting lost for no reason. Exit. There we go.
Image received. Well, what do we have here? A matchmaker scene. But it's not quite right. Looks like you have a male corpse and a female mannequin. Exactly the opposite of normal. Well, not normal. Thomas, photograph the victim's face.
Well, it's not normal. I thought that is kind of like standard thing for this guy.
Shape and color of the facial mark is consistent with the painted marks on all the male mannequins in previous matchmaker crime scenes. But this is strange. Thomas, get a shot of his right hand, will you?
Oh wait, right hand. Sorry.
right index finger, and it doesn't look like it's a recent loss either.
This guy's the matchmaker. Well, he certainly didn't kill himself and set it up this way.
See what else you can find.
He's the... Okay. He's the matchmaker.
Damn. No usable DNA traces. Killer must have worn gloves. But there is something.
What is it?
Too early to call. Small particles that show up as a potential organophosphate pesticide. I'll work more on that and see what we get.
We know you're in there. Keep yourself up.
Okay. That's actually funny. As a police officer.
I can use some help here. Shit, I can't hold him off much longer. Dawson, you still with me?
You want a kiss? Give me a kiss. Okay. Give me a kiss. Avoid the police. Okay. One more bullets. If it's just one more bullet, I think I would switch over to fire axe. Probably doesn't matter.
I think I've got something, Thomas. The newspaper clippings you found in the room at the metro station, each of the articles talks about a serial killer. A serial killer that was on your case list. 9 names were mentioned. Of those, 7 of the 9 were crossed out in each of the clippings by a black felt tip marker. The only names that weren't crossed out were the matchmaker and the torturer. Of the names that were crossed out, all those cases have gone cold.
And now you can cross off the matchmaker. Wait, are you implying that there's someone stalking serial killers? So what, he goes around killing killers and then he marks off their name in his little personal diary?
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it?
It does, but it adds up. It almost makes sense. Hold on. Ah, shit. Rosa, I have to call you back.
Escape! Oh. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Give you a kiss? Okay. Okay. Well, right now is like 3 a.m. Should I continue the chapter or not? Because I think that I will not be able to complete this chapter in like, in a short amount of time. I feel like this would be a great place to stop. Anyway, So we can continue this on Thursday. That's what I'm thinking as well, because it's kind of late. I know that I started late, but tomorrow, well, I don't have anything in the morning, but yeah, probably it's something that needs to. I will need to take some break now, to be honest. Yeah, I don't want to sleep at like 4 a.m. Not again. So, okay, so I will call it a wrap. It's a short stream because because of a lot of things. So yeah. How many chapters this game has? Oh, wait. Wait. The sequel is only on PS3 and Xbox? Aw, man. Okay, so we are halfway through. I just checked the chapters. We are halfway through. So probably we can finish it by... preferably by this week, so I can start formatting my PC. But if it doesn't, then probably we can play it another time. But yeah, apparently they have upgraded the game, and you are able to... it's a the sequel is actually a sequel. You're playing the same character. Oh, I guess that it's kind of like a spoiler thing, but that means that after we finish this game, we probably needs to play the sequel now. So, but yeah, okay, so that's it for me. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for accompanying me, even though there's like not many people here. But thank you for being here. I will see you all the next time, probably on Thursday. So yeah, thank you for being here. I will see you guys real soon. Thank you, and I will see you